Hello and welcome to the MMORPG Features of the Week for May 11th, 2013. I'm your host, Bill Murphy, and these are the top 5 exclusive features from MMORPG.com for the week that was. Here's the rundown. After spending the last week adventuring through Neverwinter during the open beta, we've got more to say about Cryptic Studios' magnum opus. This week, Susie Ford takes a look at questing, combat, and the overall aesthetics of the game, all on our way to learning more about the official release and our final review. If you have yet to play Neverwinter, Susie's beta diaries are a must-read before heading out into the Jewel of the North. In addition to our beta diary, MMORPG.com teamed up with Cryptic Studios to give our readers the exclusive first look at Rob Overmeyer's Foundry Developer Diary. It's a great introduction to the power of the Foundry toolset that builders can expect to wield. Be sure to give it a read, only at MMORPG.com. As the Elder Scrolls Online nears the end of development, and as convention season rolls around, there are a lot of things to look forward to in the coming months about ESO. Garrett Fuller takes a look at a few of those things and what we're most keen to learn about, and speculates what the team is ready to unveil at E3, PAX, and beyond in our latest ESO column. Head on over to the site to give it a read. And Face of Mankind is an underappreciated indie sandbox title that is ready to set off on a Kickstarter campaign to relaunch a brand new version of the title called Fall of the Dominion. Garrett Fuller sat down to talk with the team about the campaign and what players can expect in Fall of the Dominion. If you're interested in hearing more about what the team has in mind for Face of Mankind and how you can become a backer of this ambitious project, head over to MMORPG.com and read up on the interview. When an MMO dies, most disinterested parties express a bit of dismay, but the players who have invested what amounts to years of their lives in the game, well, for them the death is a much more immediate and difficult thing to cope with. We dissect this subject in this week's Devil's Advocate as Victor Barrero Jr. expounds on the reasons why dead and dying MMOs fill us with such angst, and why it's never a good thing when a virtual world dies. Last but not least, Ragnarok Online 2 launched last week with a bit of fanfare, as much as can be expected for a free-to-play game that was flying below a lot of folks' radar. For this week's Free Zone column, our own Richard Ihashi managed to catch up with Gravity Interactive's Director of Game Operations to talk about how RO2 plans to live up to the original's legacy, and whether that's even a possible situation so many years after the first made its impact on the MMO landscape. That does it for this week. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch at MMORPGcom without the dot. You can also find me on Twitter at TheBillMurphy. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.